Welcome back, you beautiful people, to episode 22 of the Clean Cut series. A series where I take you through everything it takes to compete on stage as a lifelong natural athlete. Let's get it.
We have finally entered the final 7 days, or as we bodybuilders like to call it, peak week, which is essentially the last 7 days before you step on stage. Now, the peak week is the make or break. Your calories, your macros, the entire distribution completely change. And in my instance, I do a few extra things in order to prepare my body for the carb load on stage day and the night before. If there was 1 week I would really pay attention and watch every single video for to get a grasp of what it actually takes to compete on stage as a natural athlete, this will be the week. There's a lot that goes on, so I'll do my best to run you through everything as much as possible to explain every single step of the process as I take you through the final week of the Clean Cut series.
And just like that, another new low weigh-in. Kicking off the peak week with my ultimate breakfast protein shake. This is perfect for killing the cravings when in a significant caloric deficit. Simply start on 30 grams of protein oats, 60 grams of isolate protein, pick the flavor of your choice, then 100 grams of frozen bananas, ending on 50 grams of frozen acai. Throw it in the blender, and there she is. For main meal 1 and 2, cooking them together to save some time, starting on 250 grams of sweet potato, tossed in the air fryer at 190 degrees between 17 and 20 minutes. Because this is peak week, I'm also putting a lot of salt on my meals, also known as sodium loading. As part of main meal number 1 and 2, also cooking 400 grams of chicken breast, only seasoned with a bit of chili powder and sriracha hot sauce. Again, tossed in the air fryer and split between 2 meals. Now it's time for a quick chest and tricep session, comrades. Exercise 1 is the Smith Machine Flat Chest Press. Some key takeaways when performing this exercise. Make sure that your back, your scapula, your feet remain nice and flat from start to finish. And when setting up, one key takeaway to indicate that you have set up correctly is when the bar is in line with the middle of your sternum. Exercise 2 is the Smith Machine Incline Chest Press. The same setup applies and the same 2 technique cues also apply. One additional technique cue, however, is to only increase the bench by 1 incline. That is more than sufficient, so roughly 30 degrees. A quick mid-workout snack to replenish my glycogen. Jumping right into exercise 3, we have the decline cable chest flies, also known as the high to low flies. With each and every single rep, I want you to scoop under and through your chest as you squeeze at the peak of every single rep. One more additional takeaway is to slightly twist your palms in supination to increase muscular contraction. The final exercise of the workout is a long rope tricep cable pushdown. As you can see, if you are in a situation like me, where your gym's long ropes are not long enough, then simply combine 2 ropes on 1 cable. The total workout recap is on screen now, and the entire day's activity level and statistics are also on screen. The total calories burnt was roughly 2,950. This is a key number for later on in the video. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the long-awaited men's physique full posing routine. This is the first time I'm wearing my posing trunks, the same ones I'll be wearing on stage. Kick back, relax, and enjoy. This is a top tier one.
Workout done, posing done, as you also saw. I'll tell you bloody what, if you didn't already notice, posing is so bloody difficult. More difficult than cardio, and I bloody hate cardio. Just for reference, for cardio, on 15 incline and full speed, my heart rate does not exceed 138. But during posing, my heart rate spikes to 150 beats per minute. So you can only imagine, you're up on stage, posing, with the addition of all the bright stage lights, and sometimes you get stage fright or nervousness or whatever you want to call it. With the addition of that, your heart rate can spike to 160. And you're expected to hold a certain position on stage for up to 30 seconds. And you'll be on stage from anywhere from 7 to 15 minutes, depending on the lineup on the day. Definitely the most difficult thing you have to do out of the entire competition prep is posing. It's like literally running at an 85% pace for 7 to 15 minutes. It's crazy. I feel like not a lot of people talk about it, but that's the reality. Other than that, we're gonna wrap up our calories for the day, and tomorrow, 6 days out.
By this point, I'm absolutely depleted. These are the final little bits of food and calories I have for the day. 200 grams of chicken tenderloins, seasoned with a bit of chili powder, tossed in the air fryer. Finally, 45 grams of isolate protein. For the total macros and calories, they're on screen now if you want to pause. If you factor in the calories burnt for the day, I was in a 1,200 calorie deficit. And that wraps up episode 22 of the Clean Cut series. If you made it this far in the episode, I'll greatly appreciate it if you left a like and subscribe to the channel for a yearly supply of gains. I'll catch you all in the next episode!